right? You can see that build is done, total 8, and nothing got failed, and I am the test, I am the last, and build is successful. See that everything, even report, you can see in the command prompt itself. You need not go to Eclipse and see the result. Fine. So as I told, that's the beauty you get when you go with an ant. So everything you can trigger it from as part of commands. Okay, so there are a lot of usage when you have uh, triggering with commands. I'll let you know in the coming sessions. We are going to integrate all this framework with the Jenkins continuous integration tool. There you will actually realize the importance of using ant or maven. Okay, so so that's it. So, and one more thing, there is a command called clean which actually cleans everything. I mean, cleans in the sense if there are any temporary directories which will get created when you run this project, all these will be deleted and it makes ready to start execution. So whenever you run it, by default, build folder will be generated whenever you run your test cases. Okay, the results related to what you say and will be stored in the build file. For that, run, let me refresh it. Okay, so once again, when you start with command clean, it will delete all directories which are temporary, and it make your framework clean before you actually start execution. So make a good practice by using clean command first before you start running, and then compile it and make sure that you don't have any errors, and then run your test cases. So and clean, compile, and then run. Give a single short command. First it will clean all the temporary directories, and then it will compile and remove all the syntax errors, and then it will start running. So with just the single line, with passing these 3 commands, you can run your test case successfully. All you can trigger everything. So that all depends upon tricky what you mentioned, this testng.xml file, because this is the file you are telling to build.xml to trigger. So what all it does is it go and trigger this testng.xml file. So in this you need to write a logic to pick out all the test cases. Fine. So that you know how you can write a string XML file, that advantages we have seen clearly in our previous section when we talk about test engine. Now, before clicking on enter here, I mean to run one more time, you can also, without using command prompt also, you can run all these commands on a single click. Okay, so you might be just thinking, how can I run this command with a single click without opening Eclipse, without opening command prompt? You can run it on a single click, right? I'll tell you how. So one sec, yeah, I'll go to notepad. Same commands, write it here, and clean, compile, and run. That's it. Write it in notepad and now save it. Okay, wherever you have your project, it's in my workspace, framework. Okay, save it here with the .bat extension file. I'll tell you, you just write it down as project trigger and put it in double quotes if possible, and say .bat. Okay, write and put everything in double quotes. Okay. Create extension as .bat and save your file in the your framework on home level. Okay, don't go inside any folder, just on the project level itself, write it any name and give .bat extension for your notepad and save it. Fine. Okay, now go back to your uh, workspace. Where does the .bat you saved? Workspace, where it is? Yeah, framework, right? So you have .bat file here, right? Sorry, I'll refresh it. I'm seeing two .bat files. Yeah, so project trigger .bat. So in this I actually wrote about ant clean compile run. So this is what you write it in your command prompt to trigger your build. Now I have written in a notepad and I saved it as a .bat file. Now to execute this you need not open command prompt as well. Come here and double click. That's it. Click this .bat file. Automatically that commands will be given by the computer and your execution will start. That's it. See the magic. So you need not give commands all the time. Open your project and click that .bat file. I already written that commands in the .bat file and I saved it in the project level, and I am just running it by just clicking on it. Single click, all your project will start getting executed. You need not open Eclipse, you need not open command prompt, you need not worry about the jars where they are placed. Okay, so as a novice user or a client, see that Google Chrome, has been opened, Google home page. Fine, everything is happened with single click. As a novice user, if you're a client or a project manager who doesn't have knowledge on this, have to run this and to know what all the results it's displaying, what all he need to do is come to your framework. He doesn't have any knowledge about Selenium. What all he knows is he wants to click on it. That's it. He clicks on it and then open a command prompt and see the results. Okay, so that's the most advantage you get when with these build management tools. You have a many ways to handle that. Program still running, let it run. Okay, so that is the reason I'm telling in the real time, if there is a big vast frameworks, people definitely go with one of the build management tool. It might be ant or maven. So in this lectures we are talking about ant, and this is how you can achieve it. So build.xml is the heart. As I told, everything will be configured there, and it will actually take all the parameters from build.xml to make your scripts run. Fine, so that's it about ant. Hope you got better idea on how the test management, sorry, how the build management tool plays the role in Selenium framework. Okay, so starting from the downloading, configuration, making your system variables path set, then writing the build.xml file. You can take it from my code what I give you, or you can take it from the net. Okay, set the variables in the build.xml file like jars and which file it should run in the ant in the run target. As I told you, right, go to run target and make sure you place a proper file here, test.xml, and go up and set your jars. That's it. Go to command prompt and provide these commands. You will successfully run your project, and then create a .bat file which will actually make you to run on single click. Fine, so these are the steps you need to follow to make your framework robust. So that's it about the ant section. Hope you learned many things from this. Fine, thank you.